growing up in my childhood, if you were to ask me then, I would say that I am confident, but I think that I didn't really understand what confidence was. I felt like, confidence was looking great and like showing that, but it really comes from within. So I really feel like I actually didn't really have any confidence when I was smaller, especially in my childhood. I found out about Teen Beauty. I first started seeing it on social media. Everybody just looked like they were having fun and it looked like such a colorful life. And I always wanted to be a part of it, but I didn't really know how I was gonna be able to. And until, my sponsor that signed me up, she reached out to me and told me about it. She kind of tricked me and she told me about it, right? And with not even knowing what opportunity she was telling me about, I just went all in and I was ready for it. I started, like I mentioned before, I started Teen Beauty not only because I had that outlook of like a colorful life, something that just looked like I was missing out on. I kind of had like that FOMO, but I started because not only did I fall in love with the results that I was getting, I started on the products, I started feeling amazing, I started gaining muscle. It became something that I was addicted to, but I also started because it was all women. And I had already been, in like the fitness industry and it was mainly men and, this was something different. I was a full-time personal trainer. And this opportunity came at the right time because I remember looking, in the mirror at the gym, right? In between clients, that was my schedule. And I remember looking, in the mirror and just thinking like, are you gonna do this till you're like 60, 70? Like, what's your future like? You've gotta be on the gym floor. I felt like I was pretty much like a slave to the gym floor, right? And, I just told myself, I've gotta find something else that is within the same industry, but something that's gonna be like career level and to where I'm not like always tired, So that is what I was doing before and it came at the right time. This opportunity gave me the avenue. This opportunity gave me, I would say, the manuscript. This opportunity gave me the life that I always wanted. I was able to create my own schedule. I was no longer a slave to the gym floor. I was able to work from home. Now I'm a mother and I'm still able to work from home. I'm able to create an income from anywhere that I like. And I'm also able to still do what I love and have so many amazing women surrounded. I would say the most major takeaways that Teen Beauty has helped me with is, like I mentioned before, I really didn't understand what confidence was, right? And now I feel confident, but it's like from within. And it's also surrounded around me all the time with all the amazing women. They all come from different backgrounds. They've all gone through different scenarios or, journeys in life. And I feel like it's given me the absolute confidence to be an overcomer. I would say by far my favorite memory in Teen Beauty is the day that I joined and I got introduced to everyone. They sent me over to the Teen Beauty headquarters at that time. And everybody was super cool. Everybody was arms open, super nice, just really welcoming. And I was not used to that at all, especially in the work environment that I had previously. So that is something that I'll never forget. And every time I run into those photos on social media, memories, it's just man, I did the right thing. I'm so glad I started. I think what has kept me the most inside this opportunity, like I mentioned before, I feel like I've become an overcomer, and I feel like I've gone through so many different situations in my life, and I just don't even know how I would have been able to get through all of those situations without the women, the advice, the late night phone calls, or any of that, and just there is so much motivation and you have no idea how much you need a community until you need a community. And I feel like, that's been the most for me. I think you don't know what you're missing when it comes to why you want to join, right? You don't really know what you're missing until you find it. But if you feel like that something is missing, if you feel like there's something missing like in your life, that maybe you don't have a lot of friends, or maybe you don't have a lot of girlfriends, or you don't have a lot of motivation. I hear that a lot on social media. Like, I just don't have the motivation to eat clean. I don't have the motivation to work out. I don't have the motivation to make the right decisions in life. I don't have the motivation for a lot of things, right? And I think us as women, that we need that army behind us. Okay. Where would I be right now without this opportunity? This may sound funny, but I'm being completely honest. I think that I might have already landed myself in jail if I wasn't here. Just because the way my life was headed, where I was directed, the bad influences that took over my life during the time that I joined. And I feel like if I never joined, I would have never had that positive influence that, like, hey, you can do better. Hey, you deserve better. Hey, this is out here. And this is the way that you can go with your life. I would say my favorite affirmation is I am deserving. Just because, you don't know everything that you deserve, like, especially when you go through a lot of hardship. And this is what, like, the community has shown me. So it's like what Team Beauty has showed me, but also like my affirmation every single day. What I would say to my younger self, I would say, don't pay attention so much to what people say, pay attention to what people do. And I would say also is never give up, but listen to the ones that never leave you. Listen to the ones that are always there.